Hello, everybody. Good morning. Or good evening, should I say so. Hello. What's happening? How's everybody doing? How was the weekend? Welcome back. Don't worry. We're here. We are here. We're back. MSGUFO. Hello there. Troy. Yeah, I wanted to see a little bit. Well, I think we went low as low as, oh yeah, 170, 180. We could go lower, I think. We could. Dan, hello there. Welcome back. 180. Yeah, let's see. Frequency. Hello. Smokey the Sucker Dad, aka Ollie. Hello there. Gabor, good morning. You're good. Stream Beast, hello. The weekend was great. I slept as much as I could. Some video games too, not gonna lie. So weekend was great. Okay, so here we are. Camille, the man, the legend. How you doing, man? Perma Bear, hello there. Hanasue, hello. Good morning. You made $900 of 3 micros. Amazing. You see, you can make some good money with micros. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah. Rebby, hello. Okay. Well, so far went a little bit lower. We do have a zone up there. Let's check for, let's look for some narrative. This was Friday market open. I feel like that it could be interesting. This would be like Friday high around 939. I know we're super far away from that, but who knows? Definitely shifted the structure. Yeah, with the market open, with the open, shifted lower, repriced the gap, then going lower. What's happening on the 1 hour chart? We have another low at 25K. I feel like we need to put in some levels here just in case. Possible sell side liquidity at 26, which is not far. Could go. Randall, hello. Trading the combine and trading my personal system. Did my excellent feel that. Oh, really? Different trading. Well, it definitely, if you're referring to that, it's different trading style. It's definitely a different style. Good to see you this morning, Randall. Welcome. Gold, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, gold is going lower. 4,500. Interesting drop. $1,000 down. Not to mention silver, by the way. Let me just get these off. Look at that. From 120 all the way down to 75. Like, this is insane. Absolutely insane. And obviously no surprise on gold. I do have to, but these markups are from last week. So let's do it together. Look for the zones again. Okay, I'm getting that off. There was an alert there. Thursday, okay. I don't care about the Sunday open, by the way. I never do. Those levels, highs and lows. So I go with the Friday highs. That would be the previous day high for me. All right. All right, here's the midnight level, right around the weave up. Look for some quick moves to the downside on gold. Looking for some levels. This is interesting. We have the new week opening gap here, which has not been rebalance, so it's still there. And because of that, I think we need to put some markers. And this is on micro gold. Okay. Just to play it safe. Okay, 59. That would be new week opening gap high. And let's just put in a new week opening gap low right there. And we'll see. You have a limit at 890 as a core trade. I'm going to check it out in a second. Good morning, HT Photo. Hello. Good morning, Yodegat. How long is it going to go short? Excellent question. Excellent question. That is an excellent question. I feel like I'm trying to look for a possible turning point here, but if you look to the left, you really gotta look to the left. Excuse me. So interesting, right? There was a new week opening gap here on gold as well, right here. From January 11, from 9 to 11. That has been repriced. So maybe it could be a possible turning point. The only problem with gold is that I don't see a supply zone. I don't see really a supply zone that actually works. There is one, by the way, up there. Technically, there's a valid one on the 5 minute. I have to check it on the 15 as well. Okay. All right, we have it on the 15 as well. There's a supply zone way up there. Yeah, something like that. Okay. 5/15 minute supply zone. Starting right there. I'm gonna put a line 47.49.3. And that could be an interesting area. So once we go above like 4,600, right? Putting an alert there, we might gonna go higher, or could be looking for possible buys. Maybe on the 5 minute, because there's a swing high. So I'm going to be ready for possible buy positions only on a pullback to a fair value gap on gold. Otherwise, I don't care. Okay. I have my alerts and let's see what's going to happen. Ron, hello. Bizlid. You can't get out of your long in gold ETF. What the hell? Stay out. You will get chopped. Up limit order to buy lower. Could be. That's why I'm not going to jump into gold anyway. So it seems like we're inverting this 5 minute gap here, which is a good sign for bulls, but it would be better to see some structure forming here and then breaking higher and look for the zone. Otherwise, I don't really care about this situation. Now, NQ is a different scenario. I mean, I do like that. That's a 5 minute supply zone up there. So 5 minute supply zone. Kind of like it. Can we go? That's the question. Now, the only problem with this is that, you know, I can't really do anything until we're getting above the swing high 380. And you know what, because the VWAP is here, it would be a safer bet to just get above 400 and not to do anything until we reach that level, you know. Troy 142 25 142. I'm not saying it can't. There is a sell side down there, yeah, so we can obviously continue lower. It's definitely possible. Fizzlet, hello. Oh, market hours, yeah. So that's why you're stuck. Philkos, hello, good morning. But everything falls apart. We still got each other. Exactly. Hey, thank you for dropping in, Philkos. Good to see you, man. And I'm going to check on you guys because I have to check how are we doing. I know you love with this when I do the like check, but I'm going to check the like check. That's actually a stupid sentence. I'm going to check the likes. So we are having 18 likes, 115 viewers. What is happening, guys? We need to put it to 50 at least. 50 likes. Can we do the 50 likes, everyone? I know we can. Come on. Let's do the 50 likes. Let's start February super awesome. Sorry. Randall saying I have a scalp at 277 long. Good, good. Maybe we can get back to midnight area. I like that. Well, we have volume, by the way. So that is true. We do have volume. Better than usual. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna sleep on the Swiss, sorry. I mean, I got up like 6 a.m. in the morning and it's 8:11 for me. And I still kind of feel sleepy. I mean, anyway. Had to search for you on YouTube. Normally, you're at the top when I click. Oh, no. Yeah, it's important. Yes. Oh, yeah. So the likes are important. Gotta make sure to push it so YouTube will put our channel in a better view. So yeah, we have 37 likes. Thank you so much. All we need to do, because we need to keep the 50% ratio, is to get to 60 now, because I see 126 viewers, which is awesome. I love all of you. Everything is great. But we need to get to 60. But thank you so much for the quick reaction and helping out the channel. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. And by the way, I was being told by prop firms that, hey, Tom, if your channel is gonna get bigger, better, we're gonna give you more codes. So last week, as promised, we gave away 2 Take Profit Trader accounts, and this week the show continues. I'm really hoping that we can do giveaways more often. So we had, I think, 10 giveaways, 10 account giveaways 2 weeks ago. Last week only 2, because let's just face it, I mean, those 10 accounts was a one-of-a-kind situation. Last week, 2 Take Profit Trader accounts. I hope I can give away some accounts this week too. And the only way we can do it is we can help, if we can help out the channel with the likes. Thank you. Close for 54 bucks, Randall, I take it any day. 54 bucks in a London morning? Of course. I love it. Yokozuna, hello, good morning. Yeah, we gotta shoot for 200. We will. Don't worry. 200 likes, yes. But, you know, it's a progress. It's, you know, step by step, baby steps. But hey, we made it through 8K. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. So thank you so much for the subs. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. And trade small, yes. This market is like positive. Oh yeah, it is. It can definitely kill the new traders if you're, yeah, definitely, and have to trade small. Faceless man, hello there. Mirovsky, hey, good morning, hello. But also that, yeah, it's cold. I mean, this morning it was, I thought it was not going to be this cold, but yeah, like 0 degrees Celsius. Took a scalp long from 222. Oh, nice. Never suffer. Congratulations. Precious metal bubble? I'm not sure. Maybe. But the thing I was watching is, you know, Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin. Just an interesting observation. This Bitcoin crash since Friday. Look to the left here. Now, the favorite question, which absolutely destroys my mind, what do you see? What do you see? So what we're seeing here on the daily chart on Bitcoin is the absolute picture perfect, the absolute and absolute best demand zone down here. So that's why I put a marker there. So we have a Bitcoin demand zone. I would say the day on the daily chart, and this is the daily, and this is from 24 November. This is the most perfect supply zone on the whole chart. This here, supply, come on, I can't speak today. Demand zone. This is the most perfect, the absolutely utmost perfect demand zone in the on the whole chart here from November 24. October, it starts at October 31st. Yeah, so it's absolutely great. Now if we expand it, look at that. Getting closer, so I mean, I'm not trading Bitcoin, but if I would be trading Bitcoin, I would not be buying before we're reaching that 73k. And I actually tweeted this out in November that we're gonna get back to 73k, and it will happen. Now we're at 76k. It should be tagging that absolutely beautiful demand zone down there. So don't worry, I'm not trading it. It's just interesting. It's just interesting. All right, back to NQ. Okay, NQ going back down there into this range. Negative 6 degrees Celsius. Oh, wow, that's cold as well. Freezing. Oh, no. Even in Italy. Today's gonna be all stress open. Oh, no. HD photo saying on Budapest there is, like, it's snowing. A Goldman Sachs trader friend targets BTC 64k. Yeah, overall, I think we're gonna go below 30k, and then there's gonna be some chopping around 30k, and then go to $100, and then zero. Well, for souvenir, I think I'm gonna buy a couple of Bitcoins when it gets below $100. I think, just to have have it as a souvenir for the future. Like, hey, I also have some Bitcoins. But only when it gets below $100. I'm just gonna save it on a ledger or something, and I will show my grandkids or something like, "Hey, your grandpa bought Bitcoin after the crash." It's gonna go to zero eventually, and I don't want to. I really don't. I mean, I know. I'm sorry, but I think it's gonna go to zero. Okay, maybe not zero, but maybe $10 or $1 or something like that. Well, I'm not saying crypto is a complete scam, but yeah, in the current state, without regulations, 99% of the coins are shit coins or rock pools, and the whole market is just a wild west. And anyway. Even Bitcoin, I mean, I would say 99.999% of the coins are shit coins anyway. So next one is just a casino. Could be, yeah. You have alerts at 69k. Yeah. Yeah, good morning, by the way. I forgot to say good morning, Shenanigan. When it costs you 95 to buy a 10 hamburger, tell me. What do you see on crypto? Yeah. Yeah, XRP was a great pump. I'm not a believer in XRP as well. I know it has something to do with bank transactions or whatever. I was reading something about it, like banks are willing to use that network or technology for transaction fees or whatever. I don't really know the details. Okay, we are at 57 likes, which is amazing. 144 viewers, which means 148. 40, okay, 148. Can we get to around 75? And once we get above 100, I will leave you guys alone. Just with the likes. But one shitcoin can make you billionaire, but never found. Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, one out of 100,000 investors made some awesome money on shitcoins. And of course, the devs of those shitcoins who made the rug pulls also made really good money. But like, as an investor, as a lucky investor, I would say there may be one out of every 100,000 investors who made some reasonable money, or maybe even less, maybe a million. One out of a million investors. Hold 0 or 1 million, yeah. And Bitcoin taking, where are people moving to cash to? Not equities. I think gold is going to go back, by the way. I mean, gold going to go higher. I think gold is still going to be like, this was like, let's just face it, like what happened on gold before the end of January, like this whole pump here, especially, you know, in January, this was like absolutely insane. Something like this was expected to happen. But if you just look back, I can imagine that gold is going to find some ground around here and slowly going to progress again. So, but it's still amazing. Like, look at that. Like, even in November, we were at $4,000, and last summer we were at 3,500. So absolutely crazy. What happened with gold. Also interesting. Like, yeah, this was the Ukraine war here. I think somewhere here, 22 February. So interesting to see. Somewhere around here, this was Ukraine, and then it just went down. So it didn't really. This is absolutely mental. What just happened here? Kind of crazy. Anyway. Outlook for NQ. I think we run all-time high. NQ all-time high. Do you think it's done? I'd like to see, yeah. So on NQ, I'd like to see lower prices, to be honest. I mean, this is the daily chart. Look at how we're still consolidating since December, October, actually. We're still in the same consolidation area. Would not be surprised if it tanks down lower. Igen, Gábor, egyetértek. People living around Venezuela knows the value of holding Bitcoin. Well, now they really know. Oh, nice, Ollie. Awesome, awesome. Congratulations for the 1K. Sudeep, hello. Doing great. Welcome. 1,000 point away. Yeah, I mean, obviously it seems like NQ is unstoppable. But since the daily chart is in a consolidation area, it's hard to tell. And there is no demand zone down there on the 4-hour. Actually, there's one. Oh, no, there's no. Okay, nothing. Well, there is a demand zone on the 4-hour. It's way down there, but it's valid. It's at 24,420, but it's way down. But, you know, I'm not surprised by anything. Okay, let's just wait, because we're focusing on this London session right now. 3 micros. That is amazing, Ollie. That was amazing. No trades yet. No suited. No trades. No trades. Absolutely. Ollie, you did a great job. And to think, my friend told me about Bitcoin. It was, yeah, I've been told about Bitcoin. I have some, I'm still having some good friends, but who work, well, they're pretty much investing all the time. But anyway, back in 2014 and 2013, sorry, I was being told about Bitcoin like a dozen times, like, hey, Tom, why the hell are you not buying Bitcoin? I don't even know if I can see all the way back there, but like you can imagine, like 2013, I mean, by 14, it was above 500. I think in 13, it was like 300 or something like that. And I was like, are you crazy? And they were saying it's going to go to 1,000 and you're going to feel sorry about 1,000 or something. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And of course, you know, but yeah. Now it's time to buy. Oh my gosh. There's no way I'm buying Bitcoin. No way, sir. No way. You know what? Even if it goes to $200,000, I don't care. I just do not care about Bitcoin. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less about Bitcoin. Even if it goes to 300K next week, I don't care. Let's see. I think it's gonna go to 0. Yeah, well, not 0. I'm sorry, I take it back. I'm taking that back. It's not gonna go to 0. It's gonna go to $10 maybe. No, anywhere between $10 to $100, because I think there's gonna be a hardcore fan base for Bitcoin to hold those coins until death. So maybe around $10 or $100. But it's gonna go to 0 eventually. I mean, not 0, but let's say 100. You're buying some? Cool. Well, it's a choice. It's a choice. Exactly. You scale into that position and you make money. I mean, if you guys can make money on Bitcoin, that's amazing. And I hope you guys will. I want that to happen. It will not gonna go down below. Mark my words. Next step, 73K. And then we're gonna go to 30K. Just saying. 73K Bitcoin this week. Yeah, this week. Yeah, I burned myself. I lost all my savings in crypto. No way I'm going to. You can actually chop my hand off. I'm not going to buy crypto. No way. there's no way I'm putting my money into this shit. No. I think it's the only thing we disagree on. All right. No problem. Hey, Peachbud, no disrespect to any one of you guys who are putting the money into Bitcoin or crypto, whatever. And I wish you all the good luck and everything. So, Peach, I'm sorry if I offended anyone. I want you guys to succeed with the crypto. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on the ship, but I will, you know, I will be on the sidelines waving like, hey. So good luck with that. Tesla to fall. I have a bridge that I'm selling. Oh. Yeah, government has other plans, not crypto. Exactly. So the world leading deep state, which you know, the conglomerate that controls the whole world, I think they know what to do now with I mean the financial system, and that's not going to be crypto. But who knows? All right. Okay. So I'm not going to offend any one of you guys anymore, and I apologize for those of you who like the crypto. Good luck for everybody, and I hope you guys will make tons of money with that. Support the 60K, maybe. Yeah. Which hand? I'd like to keep my I'm right-handed, so I like to keep my right hand, so you can take my left. On the spot. All right. Yeah, I mean it's an interesting discussion, right? I'm not in a trade. Evie. I'm flat. I have 0 trades on. No trades. Kind of waiting for gold to punch higher. And as for NQ, I mean, I'm looking for some levels here, which is super hard to find. There's a 5-minute supply zone higher, which is still like almost 300 points away. I don't think we're going to make it. I really don't want to do this, but if I go down to the 3-minute chart, I do see another level at 500 and 467, but that would be just forcing the trade, to be honest. So instead of that, why don't we try out the Asia high and low method? So we are having, okay, we are having an Asia high right up there at 637. Okay. And yeah, no Asia low. Actually, there's a 5-minute. Okay, there's a okay. There is a 5-minute supply zone here as well. So maybe not that far, but 184 points. I need to see more. You know what? I need to see displacement above that 380. And you know, oh, thank you so much, Tommy. Yeah, Kwong, hello. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for joining the channel. Bitcoin is so important. I don't know. Is it really important? Paul, hello there. Hey, Paul. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this 380 level to go higher, and we'll see what's happening from there. I can't promise that I will be a believer in Bitcoin. I lost so much money in 2018 on crypto that there's, you know, that's such a, left me with such a scar tissue. Like, I'm not going to, I just can't imagine my mind going back to crypto ever again. No, I just can't. I lost so much money. Technically, most of my savings, and that kind of escalated to, you know, the fact that I lost most of my savings in crypto back in 2018 actually pushed me to the brink of absolute destruction, mentally, financially, and all the way to the deepest abyss of my life, that I just have absolutely no intention to hold crypto. Zero. If they think Bitcoin must go. Is that true, by the way? I was reading some rumors on Twitter and somewhere on Reddit, maybe. I was reading some rumors that a Satoshi era whale dumped like 10,000 BTCs or something like that. So a wallet has moved 10,000 Bitcoins, which hasn't been moved in 15 years. Is that true? There's no proof. That's the thing. There are some screenshots, but those could be easily photoshopped, so I don't believe those screenshots. I just don't believe in the screenshots anymore. Good morning, Michal. Hello there. The supercar rentals are going to go out of business if Bitcoin tanks. Yeah, all those fake billionaires and millionaires with the rental Lambos, well, they just have to give back the cars soon. Mike Saylor. I heard that name. Yes, he's going to get the biggest margin. I heard that name. Yeah. I got burned. Yeah, Camille. I got burned like... I don't wish that feeling to anyone. When you lose your savings. And for me, for you, that might not be too much money. For me, that was a huge hit. Like one of the biggest hits, if not the biggest in life. Yeah. I was having $100,000 in crypto at the end of 2017. $100,000. So $100,000 in 2017 is not the same as having $100,000 now in 26. And, you know, the $100,000, guess what happened? It just vanished into thin air. I think I got out with like, maybe I could get like $2,000 or $3,000 out of that 100K. Most of those coins were shit coins, by the way. So I got absolutely, my portfolio of shit coins got totally deleted. Really, it wasn't just a slow decline. I got deleted. I got absolutely obliterated. I mean, completely off the map. $100,000 of crypto savings vanished. So And you know, again, back then 100K was a little bit more than today having 100K. Inflation and all those things, you know. He's the biggest BTC holder and cheerleader. Oh yeah, that's why he was very hypertext. No, I haven't tried it. I was waiting to double it. Yeah, something like, well, actually, my initial investment was like $50,000 and my portfolio was up 100%, by the way. Abdel, hello. Hello there. Thank you for joining. So my portfolio was up like almost 100% by New Year. I remember that night. It was 2017, 2018 New Year's Eve. And my portfolio was absolutely doing great. Like, my God, it's super amazing. And a couple of weeks later, everything started to go south. AMC Apes. No, I haven't heard about it. Oh, we have a gold alert here. Okay, gold is pushing above this 4600, which will be interesting. So I might gonna take a long position on gold, but even before I take it, I have to wait for a retracement, and I will be targeting that 5/15 minute supply zone. So we'll see. Cheese balls, hello there. Oh, Bitcoin miner throwing in the towel. Wow. Yeah, that's about 400K now. Yeah, I got wiped out totally. Gotta take profits, yeah. But you can imagine, like, here in my country, back in 2017, the average salary was $500. Maybe. $500 was the average monthly salary. And I was also putting away the money from my job. From my job, I was putting away the money. And so my portfolio with $100,000 melted to fairy dust. It's, you know, just like that. You can imagine how bad it hurt me. Bassam, hello there. Good morning. Good morning. So we do have, on the 1 minute, we have a close above 6. I mean, do I want to be super aggressive? I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, there's one way I can do this with gold, but the problem is the distance. You see, that's the problem. Oh my gosh. The margin requirements. Look at that. If I just risk $100, this would be my stop loss here. I just can't trade gold like this because the CME changed the margin requirements. It's impossible. If I put my stop here, I would be risking like $500 with one single micro. One single micro, if I put my stop here, I have to risk $500 with gold. I don't think it's even possible. Maybe I can only trade it on CFDs. This is super dangerous. I can't trade it. I can't put on a trade on gold, by the way. Really, this is not even a joke. I might have to trade CFD gold after this. I mean, the margin requirement, I mean, I'm not going to risk $500 on one single gold trade. No, I'm not. And if I put it here to risk like $200, it's going to easily take out my position. So I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No way, sir. Crazy market, right? Absolutely crazy market. Well, we still have like 15 minutes until London Open, and I don't know. I mean, what else can we trade? Yes. Maybe I have to trade currencies. Who knows? I mean, not changing the but like not changing the margins, but like I'm just trying to prove like if my target on gold is way up there, $100, like that, not the margin. Sorry, I take it back. But like, if I want to go with just a single 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio on gold, look at that. Anyway. Maybe I was looking the wrong chart here. No, I wasn't. So you need like if my stop loss is here, and this is my entry, this is $1,000 stop with one single micro. That's the problem. Like gold is moving like a beast now, and even with one micro, you can lose. Like it's saying like if I put my stop here, that's going to be 0.13 micro, which is about $700 of risk with one single micro on gold if I enter now. And that's the lowest portion. So I'm not going to risk $700 on a gold trade, even with one single micro. The only way I could do this if oh my god, I can't speak. If I start to trade CFDs. I will be patient for sure. Yeah, using one micro, yes. One micro, and your stop loss is going to be at least $500 or something. Yeah, even with micro lots on CFDs, it could be dangerous. It could be. Gotta be super careful. We are having 70 likes and 196 viewers. That is amazing, everybody. Let me just all give you I mean, thank you. This was a great job. All we need now is 29 more likes. I see 71. 29 more likes to get to 100, and the daily mission is done. And then we're done. They kicked me out of TRADEIFY while I had still $700. Oh, what happened there? Oh. Yeah, with CFDs, you can manage it because you have micro lots. But here, the regular micro on futures, it's not, I mean, you gotta be very careful. Wow, no idea. TRADEIFY has some weird feel. With one micro. Wow. Oh my gosh. Have a quick look on currencies. Not that it matters too much. Okay, nothing. Just gonna put a marker right there. Cadian, it's not really doing anything. I feel like I might even gonna go back to currencies. Pound, yen. No. Oh no. Dollar CAD. Not much is happening. I mean, I gotta look for something. Not that I mean, I'm not gonna take any. I do have an FTMO account that I'm trading. Okay, nothing here. I have an alert. Oh, I have. All right. Okay. I'm gonna looking for that level. Nothing on the 15. Okay, and that's it. US 100. Doesn't really matter. Okay, there is a level here. The same level as on MNQ on the US 100, which is the CFD version. Yeah, I think I'd be better off if okay, I'm gonna leave an alert there. Okay, that's all we have. It's a very, very slow market. I mean, look at the 5-minute chart. This is just very bad. It's not moving anywhere. How much minimum you need to have in TRADEIFY personal to trade Nasdaq Micro? I think, by the way, I'm not an expert on this for sure, but I think you need like $3,000 or two. I do know that MFutures, I think, lets you to trade with like only $2,000 or $3,000. Yeah, but they need a margin requirement as well. So they need like a minimum balance because of slippage and stuff. But like, I think MFutures need like $2,000 of deposit or something. But trade away, I don't know. Good morning, Kwang. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Trading Star is here. Hey, Trading Star, what's up? Thank you so much for the videos. By the way, I uploaded them. Thank you. I will do my best to display everything visible to you. And by the way, everybody, if you guys want to have some great video editing, Trading Star helps me out with my YouTube short videos. I advise you to ask for some help from him because he does a great job. On Ninja 100, that's all you need. Just $100 deposit and you can start trading. Wow. Double that 1 hour and lose all. Yeah, in hours, yes. Yeah, if you guys, anyone needs some awesome video editing, Trading Star is really doing a great job. You can't trade on Ninja with 100. You need minimum 500. Okay, so that's why, yeah. So maybe that's the for 1 micro, but they still need some extra margin requirement for slippage and stuff. With 100, I think maybe you can trade on some offshore Forex brokerages, but like, I don't know. Even if I would decide to trade on my personal cash account, the minimum that I would just deposit would be at least $2,000 or $3,000, the minimum. I think. 6 minutes until London Open. Thank you, going higher a little bit. Don't worry. It was just an alert, all right? I love that. That's an alert. The TradingView can actually do that with the rooster. What are the best times to trade gold? Well, I always go with the usual kill zones, like, you know, New York, 7 a.m. I mean, New York Eastern Standard Time from 2 until 5. But like the best is from, I think, in the New York early morning from like 7 a.m. all the way until like 11 Eastern Standard. But nowadays gold is moving really great in Asia. What do I play at the weekend? Well, I was playing Arena Breakout Infinite. I like that game. It's free to play. It's not that super hardcore as Escape from Tarkov. I like Escape from Tarkov too, but it's like super mega hardcore for the real sweats. You know, for the real sweaty players. Escape from Tarkov. So I think Arena Breakout Infinite is for like the casual players like I am. I'm more like a casual player, and it's more chill in Arena Breakout. It's not that super difficult. I think Escape from Tarkov is really hardcore. Like you step into the map and headshot, you're done. That's it. £3 on 3-minute candles. That's good, yeah. Farming the TOMSABO vibes. Arc Raiders, yeah, I love that too. Let me say something about Arc Raiders before we move on with trading. Arc Raiders is a great game, by the way. Awesome game. But now what I'm seeing in Arc Raiders, it's getting filled up with the sweats. Again, with the sweaty players. And with rats and sweats. So the casual player like I am, who just goes in to have fun, you know, let's do a bit of a looting, let's explore, loot, and, you know, have some fun, whatever, shoot some arcs, and, you know, have some great time. You know, these players like me, not going to enjoy the game anymore, I think. Because whenever you go into Arc Raiders, there's two type of players that you see. The one that is hiding behind the wall, kissing the wall in third, or in, you know, in TPP, third person perspective, like whatever we saw. So anyway, they're kissing the wall, waiting for anyone to come around and just shoot them in the back. Okay. And the other ones are, so these are the rats basically, and the other ones are actually the super sweaty hardcore, mega super hardcore players who just, you know, they're just good. They're just actually kill everybody who gets in their way, and not even having to let you some fun, letting you to have some fun. I can't speak. And so that's my problem. And even if I try to make a friendly conversation in Arc Raiders, like, hey, don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm just getting shot, you know. Even if the guy comes and, okay, I'm friendly, he just shoots me in the back. Happens to me all the time. I'm making friendly conversations like, hey, dude, don't shoot me because I'm just looting, whatever. And the other guy is, yeah, sure, we're all friends, and shoots me in the back. And like, what the hell? That is just absolutely nonsense. Okay, sorry. It was gaming stuff. Sad situations. Let's get back to trading. 1 minute until London Open. Almost there. Actually, less than 1 minute, 35 seconds. Long live PUBG. PUBG also has the same issue. That's the problem. PUBG is also loaded with sweats and rats. Rats and sweats. Everybody's camping in a corner. And that's what the game is all about. That's it. Okay, here we go. London Open. Let's see. So far, not much is happening. VWAP is right up there. Actually, I don't even need this alert. Okay, that's kind of cool. TradingView is not deleting my alert. Okay, now it deleted. TradingView is having some laggy issues nowadays. I can cut hands up. Yeah, no. Can we get 100 likes? Let's see. We are doing 91 already. 9 more likes, everybody. 9 more. And we managed to get to 100. Only 9 more likes. We need 9 more. 8 more. Let's get it, everyone. 8 more likes. Okay, gold is kind of playing the tricky game here. Ships, hello. It's a tough market. It is, right? I mean, NQ is okay. At least we know what we can expect. But like gold and silver definitely are having some issues there. Now gold is, no, hold on. Yeah, gold is pulling back into a 5-minute fair value gap. Careful with this because it can just roll over and just get below that 45, 46. The problem is the margin. So I'm not going to do anything with that. Okay. I'm getting my alert off here. Seems like it wants to tag the VWAP, which is awesome. And I like to go long on NQ, by the way. I really do. That would be great. But there's just no pullback so far. Yeah, the range is it's just tough. It really is. 101 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for smashing the like button. 101 likes. Amazing job. Thank you again. Still no entry on NQ. I mean, let's see if we can close above this swing high. And we'll go from there. That 5-minute supply zone is getting somewhat closer. The distance is good. And let's look for up-close candles. Trade Delicious, hello there. Way to go, team. Team Tom. Okay, gold is holding the 4600. Is it a good thing or a bad thing, right? Well, no trade. No trade, guys. No trade yet. Thank you for the likes. We're having 105 already. Thank you, thank you. Hold on, I have to get my phone. Just a second, I'll be right back. Just a minute. All right, I'm here. I am back. Don't worry. We're back. All right. Good morning. Hello. So it's a tough decision. Oh. It's a tough decision. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna do this later. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading something here. Dancing at the wheel up, yes, it does. Question: so, do you use hotkeys or a stream deck to trade? I don't to trade. I don't use stream deck or hotkeys to trade. I just click with the mouse and that's it. Yeah, London opened up. Long and profit, let's go. Yeah, let's see if we have up close candles here above the swing low. No up close candle. That's the problem, at least for me. I wanted to see up close candles above that 375.75. Why is your previous day here? You mean previous day? You mean previous day high or something? This would be a Sunday low, but I count Sunday and Friday on the same day. But the VWAP is like anchored to Sunday open. And some of you guys are using the 6 p.m. daily candle reset. I'm using the New York midnight level. That's the main difference. Curve closing higher. Wonder if it goes a little bit higher than this. If I would like to enter to take a long position to that supply zone, I don't know. I mean, with 1 micro, it wouldn't be that such a bad deal. With 1 single micro. Do I want to do it with 1 micro? Of course not. Oh yeah, or why not? We can do it. You're out. Daily profit target half with 1 trade. That's good. Yeah, that is good. That is very good. That is absolutely great. Nice push on gold. Gold looks actually great, to be honest. I mean, as targets. Or target up there. I can't take a trade on gold. I'm really eyeballing with that, but I do like the NQ opportunity here to go higher. And what news we have? We have some PMI numbers. Okay, Spanish numbers in 2 minutes. Then Swiss, Italian, French PMI numbers. All right. Maybe just to take it with 1 single micro. I guess I can. But this would be just, you know, trading out of boredom. If the setup is not there, I just can't take a trade. I just can't. If you trade full number of contracts and apex, do they deny? Yes, they will. Until you're not reaching the safety net, you can go 50% of the contracts. So that's the way it goes. So for example, on a 50K account, you're allowed to go with 10 minis or 100 micros. So you better stop at 5 minis or 50 micros. once you reach the safety net, you can go all the contracts. You can use it all once you reach the safety net. Looks textbook. Yeah, exactly, Pip Drunk. They're going to deny it. And then you have to go through another cycle. Now, I do know this. Some traders out there don't care about this rule. They just go full port. And they just don't care about this rule. They just push the account above the safety net. They are going to get denied. And in the second cycle, they will, you know, trade differently and go for the payout in the second cycle. The first cycle, they're just using it to push their accounts to as high as possible with Apex. I don't know. I don't think that Apex likes that, by the way. Yeah. That cycle, yes, only for that cycle. And after the denial, the cycle resets. And if you go with the normal or the allowed contract sizing, then you can get the payout. But if, for example, for that second cycle, you're already above the safety net, then you can go with all the contracts if you want. Now, if you ask me, what if you go below the safety net? Can you go with the maximum contracts? I think you can. So they all only said like the only and one criteria is that you have to reach the safety net. But once you go to a drawdown after reaching the safety net, now that's a different thing. But they should not be denying after that. Anyway, NQ is stuck a little bit here. The VWAP is rejecting the price. If I don't see the trade happening, I just can't take it, right? I still do believe that there is a good chance that it will go higher. You know what? Let's just put a limit order. Let's just play it super safe. Let's put a limit order here, all right? Let's go for the zone. And let's go for a 1 to 2 reserve. Let's go with 1 micro limit order at 342.50. 342.50. Buy limit. All right. I have a buy limit order at 42.50. Well, actually, let me set this up properly. Oh, where is it? Here. Okay. So this way, I need to do this properly because we're doing the short videos with Trading Star, and we need to see which would be a good view for the trade. Like if I put everything here. Can you give me $100? Oh no. Yeah, there's lots of scammers. Unfortunately, and bots out there. $333. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for this to go down a little bit there. I don't think it's gonna go down, so I might gonna wait for the next cycle. So buy limit order at 342. Yeah, Bulenox is still doing the promo. Actually, let me check it. I think they're doing it until yeah, until Wednesday evening. So it's still on 89% off at Bulenox. It's still happening. Yeah, it's still a go. Option 1 accounts. So only having this buy limit order for now. If it goes higher, well, then it is what it is. We'll be looking for something else. You're out? All right, Ollie. Well, you did a great job, Ollie. Absolutely great job. Congratulations for the 1K. You too. Have a good day, man. Look at gold. Wow. NQ is also pushing. Okay. NQ is going higher. I might have to change the limit order. I like to see this level at 493, to be honest. I mean, it's still a good distance, but it's like we have enough space. I'm just kind of waiting for a pullback. That's all I'm waiting for. All right, see you next time, Pip Drunk. Thank you for being here. Thanks for joining us. We have 111 likes. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. Catch 112. All right, hold on a second. I have to check something, but somebody is knocking at my door. I was waiting for a package. I'll be right back in a sec. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Seems like the limit order is still there. All right. Let's see this. Still haven't taken the limit order. Oh yeah, that's the welcome, first of all. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Yeah, that's the VWAP. That is the VWAP. Gold is slowly pushing its way higher. Wow. There's a bit of a congestion area. I feel like maybe I missed out this move on gold, but could be going for that supply zone up there. Is that the same on CFDs too? Technically, yeah. $47.25. Okay. NQ is pulling away. Okay. NQ is just pulling away. I'm getting off my limit order here. How far are we from the zone? 88 points. All right, it's doable. I'm not trading at this. Yeah. I'm not. But I heard that it's a steady platform. That's what I've heard so far. Oh, they're kissing the 4-hour fair value gap. Let's check it. Oh, yes. Look at that. We have this gap here on NQ. Yes, as well. It could be going higher because you know, we only have wicks here. We might need some up close candles to rebalance the 4-hour, both on ES and NQ. So I don't mind this slow grind up there. The problem is that there is no fair value gap. Actually, there's one here, but like, I don't know. Do I want to use this? I feel like if I enter a long position here, it's just going to sweep the low at 361. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it had an up close scan. Oh my god, I feel like I missed my entry. Okay. I entered with one single micro. If it goes against me, it's still fine, because this is going to be a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio trade. But I don't think that we're going to have the time to manage this together. 490 would be great, actually. 489. 489. Yeah, something like this. Good morning, Marco. Hello there. No, nice. Well, yeah, if you're trading with it since 21, it has to be good, right? Yeah, a bit of a FOMO there, but it's all right. Only with one micro. That's a manageable FOMO. You know, that is something I'm good with. That is something I'm absolutely good. I FOMO'd myself into the trade, but it's fine. Paul, hello there. Yeah, I know it's risky. That's why it's only a micro. So it's trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Gold is making a pullback here, by the way, which is okay. Yeah, it could. It could go. Well, I don't have high hopes, by the way. As I said, it's a small position, but like maybe the pre-market open will also help a little bit. Who knows? Yeah, I heard good things about ETS, by the way. I heard some good things. That it's steady, reliable. Maybe I will try it out also. Okay. Still waiting. Oh no, it's in a drawdown now. What to do? Hold on, I had to. All right. Hold on, I'm just checking some stuff here. Still going down. Hold on, I'm not with you, chat. I'm just checking out something. Good morning, son of Wall Street. Hello. Ahmed is here. Welcome. Gabriel, good to see you. Hey, welcome, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Still waiting. Oh my gosh, look at this trade. It's just so slow. The Q's about the time. Wow, just crazy. Yeah, it is. It's very, very, very slow. Well, at least it's going higher a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm just reading something here. This is such a slow market. I can't believe how slow it is. And we still have 10 minutes until that 4 a.m. session. My God, this is watching paint dry. Very slow market. Kosar, hello. Thank you for joining. Yay, Nathan. Yes, we're having 150 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. We're just kind of sitting and waiting for the market to move somewhere. I was a little bit slow on this. I'm sorry, I was just reading some messages. This is indeed a very, very slow market, and I don't even know how it's gonna go after the pre-market open. Yeah, candles are getting smaller and smaller. They really do. It's just getting weird at this point. The display candle, close candle. Ah, that's for ETS. Cool. Oh man. Okay, what is gold doing? Gold is still kind of holding this area. Okay. Let's just wait and wait. Maybe we can get there slowly, who knows? What if I zoom in on these candles? Oh, it's so slow. $83, let's go. Under testing the sum. Well, at least it, you know, you made some good profit. Yeah, it seems like Asia did the movement. Yeah. Asia session was doing great. Oh my gosh. This price action is just trash. Less than 5 minutes to go. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's like watching paint dry. It really is. It's very slow. I don't even mind if it drops down now. I don't care. Still good for me. Just a quick check on some currencies. Oh, look at the dollar Swiss. It's kind of tells me that we might see some, dollar strength across the board. Is there an order block here? Oh, there is. Wow. Okay. So there's an order block there on the 5 minute, on the dollar Swiss. Okay. Interesting. 77.69.8. Oh my God. Okay, we have the 4 a.m. session now starting. The zone is still there. Let's see what's going. Gold. What's happening on gold? Nothing. It still has this zone up there though. So it's getting closer to the VWAP midnight level and the 5/15 minute supply zone. Is there a way to force TradeAway to add stop loss and TP to my orders while using TradingView? To execute orders sometimes. Ahmed, I'm sorry I can't help you with that because I'm not using TradeAway, and I definitely never use trading. I mean, I don't use TradingView as well. For paper trading, I use it sometimes, but I don't know how it works together with TradeAway. I'm sorry. Hey, Gabriel, what's up? Dr. Shuttle. Studio use only silent hydraulics. Yeah, I use silent hydraulics for sure. I like it. Yeah, so far not much is going on. Hey, NQ is going down a little bit there. Ba-da-da-da-da. Is this gonna drop down now, or what is the thing? What is going on here? You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if we go below, and this is like already 50 bucks, if we close below that 360 level, I don't know, 314. Sorry, that's not even 314 would be my stop. If I put a fib tool to the swing on the 15-minute, 50% level would be below my stop, which I don't really want to happen. But who knows, right? Gold is also pulling back down a little bit here. Interesting movements. Hey, Major, what's up? I mean, I'm sorry, Ahmed, about this. I don't know about those technical stuff at TradeAway and TradingView. The 40 level. That's what I'm afraid of, Randall. That's what I'm a little bit afraid of too. And let me check something again. We are having 136 likes. Let's go, everybody. All we need is 150. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it's kind of crazy. Can I go lower again? I think it can. I'm using NinjaTrader currently. I'm also using Quantower, by the way. I'm kind of hovering in between the two of these right now. When Project X has been pulled off from a couple of prop firms, I was using Quantower to connect through Project X connection, but because I want to trade with TRADEDAY as well, and TRADEIFY and some others, like the only way I could do it through TradeAway connection is by with NinjaTrader, because NinjaTrader also allows me to connect to Rhythmic. So now I'm kind of in between two platforms, but the one that you see is NinjaTrader, the small window. Not that I care too much, because I do my charting on TradingView, but took a long on gold, scalping purpose. Let's go. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Well, I do see that nice zone up there. Unfortunately, I think Randall is going to be right on this one. Profit booked. All right. Congratulations. Yeah, I think it's quick look on NQ. Oh my God. I think there's no shame in that if I just close down this trade right here. So I'm closing it down. It is what it is. Closed it down because it seems like I was definitely offside. Closed it down to small loss. Yeah, we're going down, maybe even below, like, yeah, 335. Would not be surprised on a drop further down there, below the midnight level, you know. But we tried, you know, we tried. NQ not just slow, it's also tricky a little bit, I feel like. Slow and tricky. But I do feel like maybe later, this level up there, that supply area on NQ could be tagged. So, you know. Well, gold is absolutely doing some crazy stuff here right now. All right, it's not fun. I mean, there's not much to do with this. All right, seems like NQ has found the grip here. Interesting. Maybe I closed it too soon, right? Oh, what I clicked on the wrong button here. I just want to open up another chart. Why is it not opening my chart? No, never mind. It's not opening the chart. Yes, go. Gabber saying go. Gold is engineered, having a big pick. Yeah, we could say that maybe. Dude, I don't see anything. What is going on here? I mean, on gold, I do think there's a possibility to tag this 5/15 minute supply zone higher on futures. It can be also, I mean, almost the same area on the CFDs as well. So, you know, I think it can work out. And we are having some PMI numbers in the morning, right? We do have some PMI numbers. Whoa, thank you for the sub. Hold on a second, I'll be right back with you. I'm just checking something on my chart. Why cannot I open up the chart window properly? Anyway, I will check it later. So thank you, Derek, for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. We're kind of waiting for gold to move higher and kind of waiting for NQ to show us something. Yeah, Euro PMI is already being reported. Some of them, I mean, all of them, right? Oh yeah, all of the PMIs are being reported. Pound news is in 16 minutes, and that's it so far. And in the US session, not much is gonna happen, but yeah. By the way, how are the numbers? Not all that bad. Not that it matters too much, but overall, I'm not seeing bad numbers. That's 8K, hello. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks. Welcome to the channel. All right, everyone. I think I'm going to call it here. I'll be back for the early New York session because there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can. All in line. Exactly. Thank you for being here, and a bit of a commercial here. If you would like to support the channel, please use the code TOMSABO up there. You see it in the banner. The same code goes for all these platforms that you're seeing and you're reading in the description. Can you tell me how to find a supply zone? Yes, there is a video, trading on tilt. There's a video. I'm going to help you just a second, which I strongly advise. I mean, it's not the best video I've made. I know it's not the best video, but let me just show it to you. I think I have it somewhere here. All right, copy. So here's the video. Check that out. It's like a 30-something minute video, and I will explain everything there. So everybody, thank you again. If you would like to support, please use the code up there. I do appreciate it very, very much. More giveaways are coming if you guys supporting the channel. And I'll be back for early New York session, somewhere around 7 a.m. Eastern Standard. All right. God bless you, everybody. This is the great community. I'm sorry I was a little bit slow in this morning. I wasn't really speaking, but I'm also a little bit slow. Maybe I'm tired. I don't know. Anyway, God bless you all. Seeing you guys later. Cheers.